Hi everyone, Michelle Roberts here, and I just wanted to quickly give you an overview of Evernote. And if you're here because of the 31-day job landing course, then you know that Evernote is a key part of that, a system that I'd like to have you use to find your dream job, excuse me, in textiles, apparel, and fashion. So without any further ado, I'd like to just jump right in and show you what Evernote is all about. And Evernote is just simply a note capturing system on the internet. You can access it anywhere. There's a desktop version. There's a Evernote in the cloud. You can download the Evernote app for your smartphone, and you can literally create as many different notebooks for your notes as you want. And you have notebooks arranged according to topic usually. And then, so all of your notes then are arranged in those particular notebooks so that you can find them easily. And so one of the really awesome things about Evernote is just the myriad of ways that you can get notes into Evernote. Obviously, you can just type a note if you're in a meeting and you want to type a note full of the meeting minutes and whatnot. But you can also send notes to Evernote. You can clip articles, you can send website pages, you can send yourself, you can record audio notes and then set up reminders for things in Evernote. So it's really cool. So here we have, you're looking right now at my Evernote screen. And when you first sign up for Evernote, you'll get a welcome to Evernote little note that just kind of gives you an overview of all the ways that you can use it, some simple ideas to get you started, and then how are the different ways that you can use Evernote to capture notes. And what I like to do, I'm obsessed with it. It's so useful. It's so handy that I love to, every month or so, or maybe every couple months, I'll set up some time to just do an Evernote Google search and see how people are using it, because folks come up with some really ingenious ways to arrange their notebooks to help them with their daily lives. And just think about this in terms of the job course, but also think about Evernote to use if you're planning a trip. You can take all of your research of the hotels you might want to stay at and the places you might want to go. You can use Evernote to house all of that information. If you have home improvement projects or you have Thanksgiving dinner, I've used Evernote to keep track of, plan, and pull off a Thanksgiving dinner for my family. So you can organize your recipes there. You can organize just everything. It's really awesome. So just really quickly, I want to show you kind of how the Evernote dashboard is set up, and then I want to go over a couple of different quick ways that you can add notes to Evernote. So the Evernote dashboard is arranged in about three different sectors or areas. The far left area is all of your notebooks, and I've been using Evernote for several years, so I have lots and lots of notebooks, and tags. And a tag is just literally something, a phrase, a term, a word that you attach to an article that will help you organize all of the notes that have to do with that tag together. So if you had a tag that said, let's see, I have some breakfast recipes, and that was my tag, then all of my breakfast recipes would be under that particular note if that was how I had them arranged. So, and there's something going on with mine. You can't actually see that, but wonder what's going on. Oh well. Oh, you know what? You actually have to search for all these first. Okay. Let's see here. All right. So I had a tag for Better Homes and Gardens magazine from 2008, and I had copied some things, copied some ideas, and wanted to tag them. And so I did this several years ago, and you can see some of the ideas, whatever it was that I was looking to tag at that particular time. I tagged it, and that's how it's saved. So all of my different tags that I've used throughout the years show up here. Party decorating ideas, recipes, LinkedIn groups, you name it, cosmetic textiles, whatever it happens to be. So I have all my notebooks up here as well. And then on this middle section, you can just see it lists out all of the different notes that are in that notebook or attached to that tag, and when you downloaded them or uploaded them to Evernote. And then this right section here is just where the actual note itself lives. So there are tons of things you can do. You can share the note via Facebook, LinkedIn, email. You can email it to someone, and you can create a new note yourself. If you click New Note, it brings up a free text field that you can use to then write in your note, and then you can attach a file to that note. You can save it. You can attach a reminder. You can go in and add a reminder for a specific time. If there's something attached to that note that you want to remember tomorrow, then it will remind you after you set up the reminder. So that's kind of what the dashboard looks like. And the really awesome thing about Evernote is how you get items into Evernote. And so there are a couple different ways to do it. One of them, when you sign up for Evernote, you're given an Evernote email address. And so any email that you receive, you can send it to the email address that Evernote gave you. And so what you would do is you would go into your email account and you would type in that email, or you'd copy and paste it, and you would save it as your Evernote email so that, really quickly you don't have to remember that long, confusing email address. Let's say that you have a receipt from someone and you want to save it to Evernote. You just forward it, forward the note, say to Evernote, and then it sends it into Evernote as a note, which is really handy. And then another great way that you can save notes to Evernote, or save websites especially, is to use the Evernote Clipper. So you find the Evernote Clipper when you use the Chrome browser, the Google Chrome browser. And so I use it. You go to the Chrome extensions or the Google store, and you look for Evernote Clipper. You download it, and as soon as you do that, it shows up on your toolbar up here. Now let's say that we are searching for something online, and we want to, let's see why I broke up with Apple. I didn't break up with Apple, but let's just see what this article is about. And okay, here we go. It's an interesting looking article. I either read it and I loved it, or I wanted to save it to reference it later. Maybe I wanted to share it. I would go up here to my Evernote Clipper, which is this little elephant. You click on it, and then you have options to clip. You can clip the article itself, which will get the whole article. You can do a simplified article, which will just be the bare bones, dumbed down, fewer graphics. You can do a screenshot if you want. You can actually mark up the note. You can circle things if you want to. I usually like to clip either the article or the full page. So I'll clip the article. You can then tell it where you want it to put this article in your Evernote, because it is linked to your Evernote. So it's got all your notebooks here. You can add a tag to it. You can add comments, whatever you want, and then you go down to the bottom and you click the green rectangle for save. You see up here that it's clipping, and in a few seconds, it will be done clipping. It's syncing everything up together, and then we are going to see it was saved in the inbox. So when I go back over, I'm going to go back to my inbox, and you'll see this article right here. So it's a great way to organize your research. It's a great way to organize home projects. It's a spectacular way to organize your job search. And so we're going to go into some ways that folks use Evernote in the job search. And it's just a really useful tool. And if you haven't used Evernote, I suggest that you get on it right away.